Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Iron here. I'm with my beautiful fiance, and we are headed into Olympic National Park for a 5-day backpacking trip.
If you like backpacking, subscribe to Iron's channel. There's a dead body!
My babe getting the shot. All right, so we just made it to our first camp here. Super beautiful spot. One of my favorite things about backpacking with Trish is being able to learn and grow together. So when we first got to camp, I set up the tent, I blew up the pads, I threw the quilt down, and Trish gathered firewood. Over the last 3 years, I have been teaching her everything I know about fire building. She can start a fire better than almost anybody I've ever met.
Of course, I'll do anything it takes to get warmer a little bit quicker, so I make sure to clean out that fire pit and lay it down flat. And what's nice is when you clean out the fire pit, you find these little treasures. So I've got a metal lid that somebody left behind, and a really nice plastic zip tie. What we'll do is, when we're done here, just put it right back in the fire pit where we found it. Leave no trace, keep it right here. We're gonna pack it out.
Cool, most awesome girl in the world right there.
Got a nice dry tinder ball. Ooh, that's a nice tinder ball.
Your mosquito swarm came straight to me now that you're close to the fire. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I didn't want to see the net go up in flames. All right, well, we're ready to get this fire cracking and cook a nice hot meal. All right, we're introducing you guys to a little game we like to call Welcome Water Bottle Roulette. One of these bottles has vodka in it, and it's not the one with the red cap. This is the one Iron keeps avoiding, and he is losing the game. So here we take our chances. Okay, and the chaser is water. Put some hair on your chest.
How many miles do you think we hiked today?
Looks like we got over 30,000 steps. All right, we're clocking in 12.7 miles. 12.7 pretty legit miles.
Not bad.
Not too bad. I think we can do better. Hey, do you know that country song? Let's put a little mud on the tires.
Yep, definitely don't know that one.
No? Let's put a little wood on the fire. Yeah, boy! My fire!
So, if you guys haven't noticed yet, Trish definitely has the sense of humor in our relationship.
I really made that fire ribbon. I put a little bit too much wood on the fire. I'm proud. So every year, pretty much since I've known Iron, we get out for a backpacking trip to celebrate each other's birthdays. And mine was just a couple weeks ago. And one of the things I love most about these trips is being able to take away a really sweet photo too. So I called my birthday picture, and right before we were sitting here chilling at the fire, I think we captured one of my favorites. And that's us sitting there chilling at the fire, looking sweet, celebrating another year.
Happy birthday, babe.
Thank you.
Good night, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey, good morning, you guys. Just waking up here. Slept in a little bit. I think it's about 10 o'clock now. A lot of times, the first day of our trip, we like to sleep in, let our bodies rest up. Stress and working at home just builds up. Yeah, so we slept a good maybe 10 hours there.
Feels good.
We're gonna pack up, make some coffee, continue on.
Wash my hair in a week. No soft it is.
Oh wow, what's up? You wanna walk down to the river? Enjoy that?
See how pretty the color of the river water is?
Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, so we're all packed up here. We're getting ready to hike out. Just a couple important things to always think about before you leave a camp spot.
Scan your whole site. Make sure you're not leaving anything behind, any wrappers, any little crumbs of food. You want to make sure you're leaving a really nice, tidy campsite. And this is honestly probably where things do get left behind, just by accident. What we also did last night, we didn't use all of our small pieces, so we tucked them under here to hopefully keep them dry for the next person, and we're out.
Our campsite. You stoked for today?
I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
It's gonna be a hard hike.
Okay, we've got about.
Longer than we did yesterday. More elevation gain, but I'm stoked to get there.
Yeah, I think we've got a little over 10 miles to our destination. A couple big creek fords, and yeah, a lot of elevation gain. Super stoked. The area that we're going to, yeah, it's over 20 miles from the nearest trailhead. There aren't many places in this entire country that you can get 20 miles away from the nearest trailhead.
And last time we were there, we saw a mama bear and her cub running up the hillside. This plant that you find out here. It almost looks like a wild asparagus when it first starts growing, and then it starts getting these little blooms. But since we can't Google out here, I just call it Dr. Seuss asparagus. Alright, you guys, so we decided to do something a little bit controversial this time, but we thought it was really important that we share our location. We want you guys to have the same amazing trip we're having. So, where we started our trip was right over here, along the Ho River. Yeah, right along this Ho River here.
No, babe, we've been hiking up the Elwha.
Wait, I thought we passed the Enchanted Valley. You guys, we're gonna have to get back to you.
So we've been hiking for about half the day now. I think we're about 15 miles from the trailhead where we started. Yeah, I almost totally forgot, but it's actually the 4th of July today. probably my least favorite holiday.
I think it's kind of garbage, literally and figuratively.
Blow up a bunch of shit, waste your money, bad for the environment, disturbs the animals.
Yeah.
People with PTSD can be affected by it pretty badly. A lot of fires. Usually just driving through areas after the 4th of July, I see more garbage.
Last year we were coming back from the Olympics and we're driving around Lake Cushman and it was just garbage everywhere. Just like an unbelievable amount of garbage all around the lake. I'm really not too into fireworks. I do like barbecue.
But yeah, pretty stoked to be out here listening to, nature. This is my favorite plant in the whole wide world. This is a false hellebore. Wow. Beautiful through here. Whew, working for it. Whew. Not an easy day today. Yeah, I'm beat. I think we are, a quarter mile from camp though. So I'm super stoked about that. All right, so we're just coming up the lake here. Super stoked. Wow. Bet you there's a sweet camp spot up on that trail on that right side. How's it feeling there? All right, we found a super sweet camp spot here. Got a badass view out in the distance. They're a little buggy, but pretty freaking nice. It's looking directly behind us. Easily one of the most beautiful places I have ever been. It's 4th of July weekend. It's one of the busiest weeks of the summer for backpackers. We have seen 0 people up here, which is pretty sweet. What do you think, babe?
Doesn't really get better.
What are you reading?
Lusty crime novels.
Ooh, juicy. I like it.
I think the clouds are gonna stay down.
Should we get some sweet Instagram shots from inside the tent?
Sure. Hashtag I'm tired.
It's almost sunset here. I am going to hike around some more. And see if I can find some photos to shoot. Feeling super fortunate right now. Super happy, super stoked. Yeah, day 2 of this trip, and man, I've been working a lot at home on the computer. It's literally been destroying my brain. The amount of clarity that I have gained in these last 2 days is monumental. It's interesting, when I'm at home and I'm working on the computer, I get into the slow progression of working more, staying up later, being less healthy, little by little by little. Yeah, when I get out here on these trips, I can look back and just totally see how detrimental that is and how important it is for me to have this be a huge factor of my life. I used to always think that, or I still think that, like, I'm never making progress. I'm never doing better as a person. I'm never becoming a better artist. I'm always thinking in kind of, a short time frame. When I really think back 2 years ago, 4 years ago, I've made a lot of progress. A lot of that progress has to do with me being out here and doing what I love. If I can give you guys any inspiration, it's 2 things that when you're done with them, you feel better. You feel good about what you did. You feel good about your decision. I used to party a lot. I used to do a lot of things that, in the moment when I was doing them, I would feel good, but not really. Usually the next day, I was always feeling very deprived with my level of happiness. I come back from one of these hikes and I literally feel better than I have ever felt in my life. Yeah. Getting just some killer conditions out here.
I think I can see a bear over there. I'm watching it over there,
Pretty nice. There's our camp right there. One of the most remote, beautiful places on the planet. Pretty cool. If you think about your entire life, what memories do you have that just always hold to you, that are just so special, so amazing? Man, that's what I live for. This is definitely one of those memories, experiences, times, places.
Wanna come sit with me? Enjoy the view?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'd love that.
Come here.
Sometimes it's not all about the shot.
My first day on Earth, I fell into your eyes. Look at how our galaxies collide. Every color of the spectrum, every star up in the sky. The planets aligned for you, and I've known you since the dawn of time.
The sun just set.
Good night, you guys.
Good night.
We're gonna get to eat our dinner and go Tet Snugs.
Love you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, you guys. What's going on? We're just hanging out at camp here. It's been an awesome day so far. Just got done filming a couple of videos for my YouTube channel. One about the backpacking clothing layers that I wear. And another one, I did a review about my backpack and my Hyperlight pack pod. Make sure you guys check those videos out. We're just having a midday snack here. We made some hummus. It's the first time Trish has tried that hummus out. What do you think?
It's delicious.
Yeah, so
Hummus, sprinkle chips.
yeah, I figured I would show you guys the food that we brought on this trip, at least the food that we have left. We're about halfway through our 5-day trip here. And for dinners, we decided to try out a couple new freeze-dried meals. This one from Patagonia looks super good. All organic ingredients. Patagonia just seems like a really cool company, so I'm excited to try their food. Wild Zora Paleo Meals to Go. We'll see what that's about. And then I have one of my homemade meals here. Guarantee you that's gonna be the best meal here for sure. Basically, we've just got a bunch of snacks here. I guess we kind of have a breakfast meal here. It's just a healthy breakfast meal that I created and put together myself. We've got some cashews, some salmon jerky, a couple more bags of powdered hummus, olive oil, and cheese and salami. Of course, that's almost gone. Cliff bars, olives, meat sticks here. Has some seafood in a can. I used to think that stuff was really gross, but I've actually come to really enjoy it. Super good for you. High in omega-3s, high in protein. Got some smoked oysters, smoked trout, and some wild white anchovies. Yeah, we pretty much just snack throughout the day whenever we're hungry. Yeah, usually have a good dinner. How's your butt? Cool. We've been getting some super cool conditions today. Clouds drifting in and out of camp here. It's just been incredible. Yeah, I could stare at this all day and be super happy. Now we're hoping clouds break up a little more. There's actually some higher hills directly behind us that you can't really see right now. And we're hoping we can go explore around up there in a little bit. Seen a couple bears roaming around on the nearby hills. And yeah, just settling in out here. Feels good, feels real good. Clouds haven't fully broken up yet. We are gonna go out and explore around anyways. We just secured camp, got all food and scented items out of our tent here. We're headed off into the hills. Into the mist. And you thought we were having a 0 day.
Nero day.
Whew, climbing.
Okay.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's a little area right there for sure. All right, so we've been climbing straight up from camp for about, I don't know, a mile or so, and I think we're getting just to the very top of this summit here. Still super socked in, but I can tell we're gonna have a crazy 360-degree view here. Man, this I know for sure, looking out that way, is probably one of the best views in the Olympics. Some of the most, I mean, we were hiking through some of the most beautiful tarns, beautiful lake basins. On the other side of those basins, just some really, really photogenic peaks. So I know for sure the view that way is gonna just be insane. Also, the view in the other direction is gonna be looking more into the core of the Olympics. Man, I really, really hope it clears up. Yeah, enjoying the experience either way.
So scary.
It's starting to get a little bright. Sun's out. Trying to peek through. This could be good. This could be our day.
All right, well, we hung out here for 2 hours in the socked in weather. Sometimes that's just what you gotta do.
We're calling it. We're gonna head back down to camp. I'll get down there before dark and make us some dinner. We'll probably clear up the second we get back to the bottom. But that's life.
Peace. We're like in a rain cloud. So now we gotta check these bluffs here because there's black bears in this area. I think we just saw one right over there. Just our visibility is only about 200 feet right now with this fog.
I was still filming.
No, you were.
Yeah, I was.
Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Hey, bear.
All right, so we're about halfway back to camp. We were up on that high ridge over there. Looks like it's clearing up. Go figure. Should we go back up?
See ya, camp.
Just made our dinner here.
Doing a review.
Trying this wild Zora paleo meals to go beef stew. One thing I noticed, she pulled a little tricky move here. Ingredients: grass-fed beef, organic carrots. Then the rest of the ingredients are labeled, so it kind of sounds like they're all organic, but the reality of it is only the carrots are. was a pretty tricky thing you did there, Zora.
So you could read it, grass-fed beef with organic carrots, sweet potato, and mushrooms. Or it's grass-fed beef with organic carrots, regular sweet potato, regular mushrooms.
Yeah. Let's see how she tastes. Smells good.
Kind of looks like this pulp that's left in after you've juiced a bunch of stuff. Or like what's in your compost.
Doesn't look very saucy.
Pretty good.
It's okay. Not the best meal I've ever had. I'd eat it again. Wouldn't buy it, but I'd eat it again.
It's got plenty of beef, but all the broccoli is stems.
That was a lot better.
But you get a tortilla or something, wrap this up, it'd probably be pretty good.
Cool. We're actually going to be eating 2 dinners tonight. We've been burning a lot of calories out here. Trish eats a lot to feed this girl. All right, you guys, it's almost sunset here. Super stoked. We're getting some killer conditions. I'm photographing this really beautiful tarn right here. Yeah, I love we've got all these different layers of trees going out, so we've got a lot of really nice depth here. We're still getting a little breakthrough up in the sky, and we're starting to get some color here. So yeah, just a pretty beautiful little dramatic scene here. Yeah, super stoked. I think that that's gonna be a keeper for sure. Yeah, it's always nice when you're camped right next to a really awesome place to photograph. Yeah, we're gonna eat our other dinner here, and then we'll catch up with you guys.
So this is a spicy red bean chili.
Yeah, so these Patagonia meals, unlike most other freeze-dried meals, you don't cook them in the bag. So we are just going to use the bag from our last meal, keep our pot clean.
Smells good.
So, that smells really good.
Really spicy.
Oh,
And it's all organic.
pretty
I
cool.
like in the instructions they say to conserve fuel on the trail, boil 1 minute, remove from the heat to cover, and let sit 9 minutes.
Wow, that's really cool.
It's a good thing that Patagonia is encouraging. Okay, we got 10 minutes.
All right, so we just got into our tent here. We're enjoying our Patagonia dinner here. How is that?
It's really good. It's a really good chili taste. And I think it was vegan and gluten-free.
For those of you who care about that.
I think. You have to look at the packaging yourself.
Cool. Well, it's been a really good day, you guys. Super stoked to share this journey with you guys. Yeah, pretty nice spot here. Pretty nice place to call home for a couple days. I'm gonna set my alarm for 4:30. If it looks clear out, I'm gonna try to hike back up to that ridge for sunrise. We'll see you guys in the morning. Peace. If you guys have any questions about anything backpacking related, leave me a comment, say hi, say what's up. You guys are awesome. Give this video a like. Give this video a like. That helps me out. That helps other people find this content. Hey, what's up, you guys? Just enjoying the morning here. I woke up at 4:30. We were still super socked in. So yeah, I went back to bed for a couple hours. Just getting some super awesome conditions right now. I'm taking a really cool photograph here. Got all these beautiful avalanche lilies in the foreground. Yeah, just getting some super cool dramatic clouds in the distance there. I'm just waiting for that peak to break through. It's gonna be a good day.
What's up, you guys? Beautiful morning here in the Olympics. Really enjoying the sunshine. The birds are chirping. Really is going to be hard leaving this place today, but we're packing out. Catch you guys later.
Yeah, really hard leaving this place. One of the most beautiful areas I've ever been, for sure. We're gonna drop back down into the river valley, which is beautiful in its own sort of way.
Can't wait to not poop in the Alpine. Got to get back down to the river valley. We've got 2 fords to cross this morning. It's gonna be cold. Wow. Isn't this beautiful?
Not bad. What are we eating on the way back?
Bacon and blue cheeseburger.
Ooh.
I also enjoy a good crispy chicken sandwich tossed in buffalo sauce with some Swiss cheese. French fries. Hot wings.
IPA.
Old beer. Ice cream. A shake. Mozzarella sticks.
Ooh.
Actually, it's pretty good out here. I'm not feeling as hungry as I am usually by this time. Tomorrow, you know what we could do? Hamburger hustle.
Alright, so we are just about to completely drop out of the high alpine here. Pretty cool. You can see that winding valley down there. We're going to be hiking about 20 miles down that river valley to get back to the car. Pretty cool being able to get a aerial view of where we came up and where we're going to be hiking back through.
So I think we're going to try for maybe 15 miles today so that we have a little bit shorter of a hike tomorrow and can get to our burger a little bit quicker.
So this color of Indian paintbrush here, this kind of pinkish color, they can only be found in the Olympics, which is pretty cool. They also happen to be my favorite color of Indian paintbrush. Yeah, the color just looks really, really good with the greens.
Tiger lilies. These are one of my favorite flowers. Can you see them? We've seen a lot of wildflowers out here. We got the Indian paintbrush, we have avalanche lilies, these beautiful tiger lilies, and then one of my favorites is the columbines. And we just passed like a field of red, beautiful columbines. Really great time of the year out here to enjoy the wildflowers. Milk thistle. Are you a lactating mother? Because this is great for breast milk.
Is that why it's called milk thistle? Where'd you hear this from?
It's good for milk production. I buy the, when Cassie was in Germany, I bought her the tea.
Uh-huh.
It's for lactating moms and it has milk thistle in it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Check this out. I don't know the name of this one, but look how beautiful that is. Almost looks like a little snapdragon. And it's got a little tiny bug inside. Cute. We're getting close to this elk bed here. You smell that? This is so cool.
Yeah, we saw this on the hike up. I've actually seen it a couple times up here.
This is where they bed down.
Yeah, you can see all their tracks right here.
I kind of wanted to check it out and see. And if you can imagine them all cute and cozy right here in their bed, this is so cool.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
This is just where they lay down. Wow. So awesome.
Super, super cool waterfall out in the distance there.
This is sketchy. Look ahead.
Long ways down. Had a super long day of hiking, super good day. We made it to camp. We're all set up now. We ended up camping at the same spot we camped at night 1. I'm pretty exhausted, pretty beat, but it's been a really, really good day. We're just eating dinner here. Trish is in the tent there, eating one of my homemade meals there. How is that, babe?
Really good, especially after our hike today.
Yeah, if you guys are curious about making your own awesome homemade backpacking meals, be sure to check out my website. I've got a bunch of awesome free recipes there. That's gonna wrap it up for tonight. We're hiking back to the car tomorrow. I will see you guys in the morning. Peace. Good morning, you guys. What's happening? Just getting up here, staring at these big, beautiful trees, loving life. Trish is brushing her teeth. Socks drying on top of the roof. It's gonna be a good day. Also, it's gonna be a sad day. We're hiking out. I always hate it when it comes down to this day. Hey babe, can you use that toothbrush when you're done with it? Alright, so we are just leaving camp here. Got an early start today. Headed out to the car. We got about 12 miles. Been a really good trip. I'm really stoked you guys are here with us. Very grateful of you guys, very appreciative of you guys. Yeah, we're getting some nice morning golden light coming through the trees right now. Yeah, just feeling really good. Always feeling better at the end of these trips than the start. How are you feeling up there?
Great.
How do you feel compared to the first day of the trip?
Oh, much better. It's hard to leave.
Tell me more.
That's all I got.
Woo, that feels good. Wild huckleberries. A couple different varieties there. Nature's candy.
Delicious breakfast.
Antioxidant rich.
Lots of vitamin C. Found some trail raspberries out here too. It's kind of a first for me. That would be delicious.
Some fresh bear scat right there. Maybe like a day, 2 days on. Alright, you guys, so we are about 1/8 of a mile from the car here. She's got a little limp there. Fortunately, she hurt her hip. How are you doing up there?
Got the hamburger hustle on.
Still crushing it in good spirits. Yeah, it's been just a great trip. Super stoked to share this adventure with you guys. Share one of the wildest places left on earth. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for being here. Love you guys very much, and we will catch you guys on the next trail. Peace. Leave me a comment if you guys have any questions about anything backpacking related. Yeah, leave a comment, say hi, say what's up. You guys are awesome. Give this video a like if you found it useful. That helps me out. That helps other people find this content. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for being here.